did you? Anything you want.
What could Coinbase do for Ripple's XRP price? Ripple XRP. In an earlier article, we listed the ways that Coinbase would benefit from adding Ripple XRP to their limited selection of cryptocurrencies. With the announcement by CEO Brian Armstrong of the addition of numerous altcoins in 2018 as well as the more recent addition of Bitcoin Cash, it's almost a given at this point that XRP will find its way to the newcomer-friendly exchange in the early months of next year. Here is an examination of how the addition to Coinbase could affect Ripple's pricing. Bitcoin Cash, price doubling in 48 hours. Bitcoin Cash, a hard fork of Bitcoin created in August 2017, is the first addition to Coinbase outside of the big three, Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin. While Bitcoin Cash is not the best model of comparison for Ripple, given that those holding BTC on Coinbase prior to the fork were finally credited with their corresponding cash, it does present a basis for the sort of gains we could expect out of the addition of Ripple. Cash was trading in the $1,800 range in the 48 hours prior to being listed on Coinbase. By the time it officially hit the exchange, that price had jumped to $3,600 plus used. While the run in price over the day preceding its unannounced addition to Coinbase has led many to rightly call foul play, essentially insider trading initiated by Coinbase employees, the writing was on the wall. Since late August, Coinbase has committed to beach integration before January 1, 2018. It's possible that the sudden increase in volume trading for cash prompted Coinbase to get the program out ahead of schedule, as opposed to the other way around. Either way, we can estimate that the addition to Coinbase contributed to at least a 50% increase in Bitcoin Cash price. With over 13 million users, Coinbase is one of the most attractive marketplaces for buying and selling crypto. It is a simple interface and, unlike some exchanges, customers can make purchases directly with credit cards or bank ache. Combine that with Coinbase's easy-to-get-started iOS app, and you have an exchange perfect for newcomers to crypto or those looking to invest money quickly without fully understanding the technology. At current price levels for Ripple, $1, a 50% increase in value would equate to $1.50 per coin. This would require an influx of $20 billion used in capital to bring the market cap to around $60 billion, which would also put Ripple back in the traditional price ratio it has had with Bitcoin and Ethereum in the past, about 5% of total crypto market cap. While a $20 billion increase would require, on average, each of Coinbase's customers to invest $1,300 in Ripple, the rising tide of XRP prices coupled with the news of Coinbase would lead to increased demand across all exchanges, as evidenced by what happened to Cash. Ripple's potential price gain is greater than Bitcoin Cash. As mentioned, there are holes in making a direct comparison to the price increase of BTC to XRP when it's finally listed on Coinbase. A number of factors could actually hurt Ripple's chance to achieve 50% or greater profits from the listing. The first is fallout from the Cash addition. We are already seeing a number of articles/reports/investigators outraged by the apparent collusion that caused an increase in Cash pricing prior to being listed on Coinbase. Negative press against Coinbase in the coming weeks could lead to a decrease in its user base. There is also an issue of mistrust created following the Cash addition. Not only was buying/selling Cash frozen in the aftermath of the addition, causing confusion among users looking to trade the new currency, but the price per coin of Cash shot to $9,000, almost triple the pricing of other exchanges. This lack of trust could cause investors who would otherwise leap at the chance to purchase XRP to be wary of the initial listing as prices stabilize. Finally, there is an issue of market saturation. As more altcoins are listed on Coinbase, the novelty and value of each new listing becomes less significant. Cash benefited from a massive user base that had been restricted to 3 currencies in the past. If Ripple is not the next coin to be listed, it's possible Dash or another coin could be next in line, then it will suffer from early-to-market saturation. That being said, Ripple has advantages over the current coins listed on Coinbase, the most significant of which is price and max supply. Ripple being traded for under or around $1 is an attractive price point for investors wary of the high price of Bitcoin, Ethereum and now Cash. While the valuation of individual crypto is a murky proposition in 2017, the prospect of being able to buy a currency for $1 a piece is psychologically appealing. There are numerous investors on Coinbase who could care less about the underlying technology of cryptocurrency. Instead, these people are driven by the promise of quick and large profits. Seeing a top 5 market cap coin with good media buzz at such a low price could lead many investors to jump at the prospect of the next Bitcoin, investing more than they would otherwise. Ripple has great underlying technology and looks to be a powerhouse in cryptocurrency for a long time to come, but FOMO and greed will drive the price initially more than any interest in the technology. Again, that's okay. Adoption is as important as education. The more people that buy and hold XRP, the greater its value becomes both in price and ability to affect the future of digital commerce. Coin supply will also benefit Ripple when added to Coinbase. The 40 billion XRP in circulation will keep prices from reaching too high or too low, while offering a significant amount of liquidity. The end result is that traders on both sides of the buy/sell wall feel that they are receiving an even deal. Lack of liquidity with Cash, at least in its initial listing, caused an erratic pricing on DAX that eventually had to be shut down. Too few sellers were willing to put up Cash in hopes that the price would rise further. At least a handful of buyers were burned in the aftermath, as prices skyrocketed well above their valuation on similar exchanges. Ripple's high liquidity makes it a useful coin for exchanges, even if it must sacrifice some of the price mooning that occurs with limited supply coins like Bitcoin and Cash. Realistic expectations for XRP price. Assuming Coinbase adds Ripple in early 2018, and prices are still trading around $1, it's almost a guarantee that Ripple will see a 50% or more increase in price. The $2 per coin barrier should be easy for Ripple to reach as long-term investors excited by Ripple hold their coins and newcomers flock to the low price point. Of all the cryptos on the market, no other currency has generated as much real-world interest and utilization as Ripple. While Coinbase offers a low barrier to entry for new investors to XRP, the real benefit will come from wider adoption. The addition to Coinbase will offer an immediate increase in price, but it's not hard to imagine XRP jumping to $2 sooner than expected, as greater accessibility combined with positive media press drives the price up further. Go hard on Ripple XRP today or go home. Money never sleeps, is a saying that was popularized by Gordon Gekko in the Wall Street series of movies. Well, I am not Gordon Gekko, but I will predict that from this moment henceforth, Ripple XRP will not sleep. We are pretty much done with saying Ripple is the next big thing. Ripple is the biggest thing in the crypto space right now. The buzz around the little coin has reached the stratosphere of technology news, and everyone is listening and talking. Therefore, let me outline 3 reasons why you should buy Ripple XRP today and not tomorrow or even after Christmas. Do not even wait for it to be listed on Coinbase. Go ahead and do your Googling and ask for advice online through Reddit and Quora on how to get the coin through the other exchanges such as Kraken, Binance, Bitfinex and Coinon. Firstly, and as I mentioned above, there has been a gain in momentum with respect to the buzz surrounding Ripple. When the parent company of Ripple decided to lock up 55 billion XRP on the 8th of December, many Ripple disciples were more than happy to declare that their loyalty would soon pay dividends in the form of a price surge. The price surge did indeed happen, and a few days later, by December 15th, some exchanges such as CEX.io had experiences an XRP price of as high as $1.57. As I write this, on the 19th, XRP is at $0.922 on the same exchange. With these figures we can see a 620% increase on the first price surge and a 320% increase on the day of this article, when you compare with the first price noted of 22 cents. Even if you bought and held on the 8th, you'd still not be disappointed with a 320% gain in your investment. To add to the buzz surrounding Ripple, CNN named it as one of the leading cryptocurrencies in the market in an online article on the 18th of December. Bitcoin has proven that when any cryptocurrency makes it to the mainstream media, it means people are talking, and as a result, there will be a buying spree soon after. Therefore, please start buying XRP, for it was mentioned on CNN, and soon, maybe on Fox, Yahoo and BBC. Secondly, there has been reports of Japan Bank Consortium and other international banks trying out cross-border payments using Ripple's settlement technology, Xcurrent. It is worth noting that Japan Bank Consortium is a coalition of 61 banks across Japan. So what is Xcurrent? According to Ripple's website, Xcurrent is their enterprise software solution that enables banks to instantly settle cross-border payments with end-to-end tracking. You do not need to be a banker to realize that such software will ease the delay of cross-border transfers. A money transfer that used to last 6-7 days can now be settled in a few seconds. Think of the wonders this technology will do for trade across the globe. Life will be made easier for the big-time corporations and also for the small-time businessman who wants to buy some Japanese electronics while in his living room in Kenya. Trade financing will become cheaper and possibly obsolete with time. As peer-to-peer payments evolve, the need for an escrow in the form of a bank will die out. Such an example of real-life applications of blockchain technology means that Ripple will chart its own course in the financial world. As a result, investors will have confidence in a proven product by Ripple, which will positively affect the price of XRP in the markets. Real applications of technology products are the reasons big investors such as Warren Buffett are known to be bullish about companies such as Amazon, IBM and Apple. In addition to the technology behind a company, Buffett likes to study the CEO behind it. He has been noted to have high hopes for Amazon's CEO, Jeff Bezos, and his vision for the company. In a similar manner, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, is in a position to steer Ripple's financial products to the point where even mainstream investors, such as Buffett, who are staying away from crypto, might be enticed towards buying their first XRP. One such investor bought $900 million XRP on December 16. No one knows the identity of the buyer, but speculation is high. Some speculate it is a bank, some say it is a guy with idle money. The third and final reason to buy XRP now and not in 2018 is a simple quote popularized by Richard Branson. The founder of the Virgin Group is known to say "Screw it, let's do it" whenever he has a good hunch about a business idea. Therefore, forget your reservations about Ripple and cryptocurrencies in general and jump into the bandwagon with both feet. You will be glad you did so when your $200 investment ends up buying you a Lamborghini in a few years if not months.